Hi everybody, well, how are you doing? Okay, here we go. here. I'm going to be doing more of Paper Mario today because I didn't do it yesterday. And I didn't do it Friday. So I did something different. So again, here we go. I'm going to turn the TV and check the sound on the caption first. Give me 1 second to fix myself on the capture card too, because as you can see here, I'm kind of glitching out. Hang on. Okay, let's try that for a second. If I'm please let me know. Okay, here we go. Okay, last time on Paper Mario, guys, I finished up with the flower field stuff. So we're going to continue to grind. Let me continue where I left off here with the story. Okay, that's good. That's wanted to be sure. Anyway, here we go now. Okay, now let's go up. Okay, let me figure out who I'm going to use for this. Let me think. Since they're kind of turtles, we'll use a water voice.
Really? How do you? That's wrong. Why don't you do it? You're fast free. Oh, my God, it's off. Already. I spent that dude over for 8 minutes. Could you go find that? After get him. He looks like this. He's probably off. Outside the castle. You're taking time. It's a piece of you won't be able to get downstairs without it.
And again, Jesper's telling me references. How's everybody doing today? Also, hi there, Lee. Oh, no, I'm actually doing pretty good. So here we go. Let's go down. There's Mario's item.
Oh, sleepy. Oh, very sleepy. Just let me catch a quick nap. Don't tell me. Mumble.
There we go. Here we go, everybody. Moving on up.
Finally! Alright. Personally, don't you know how to read just it? No, I guess I'll let you go this time. But what's okay? Have a good day. I'm shoving on. Oh, goof off. Either. You're on tonight, but
See, the thing is, guys, they don't know that the Princess Peach. Guys, here we go. We're so dumb. Okay, time for Cammy Koopa, which means time for the block boy. Here we go.
Okay.
you're right.
Why you little unbelievable help. Why this little boy take her back to her room. What a pleasure meeting you. I mean, how far? Thank you for taking. Stop, on, elevator. Power. Let me please look. I feel that it's at time. After seeing the light again, how there is only one of us, our spirit still trapped. Just one more for you. Here, please use my power as you continue to fight. Now you are able to use the power of 6 cards. If you use mine, well, it proves the original battle. Don't become overconfident, but you must be careful. Bowser has power as well. Remember that even stronger enemies win. I hope our powers work so that you may help. We're all standing. I'll go back to Story. I can't wait to get there. I've been terribly worried. And not everyone.
And there we go, everybody. Now remember I gave the free guy here Dave's voice. So here we go.
Congratulations, young Mario. You saved the star here. Because of your powerful ability. Thank you, Mario, for living so long. Humanity please come.
Hey, here we go, everybody. I'm going to do some grinding. Okay, let me make sure I've got the Disney back on. Nope, I don't. Okay, pick 2 for the Disney. Okay, here we go, moving on. There's the dig. Now let's go get our jam and jelly. Those who don't know what I'm talking about, there we go. There's our jam and jelly. Okay, I'm going to go out and back in. And I'm going to leave the flower field and come back in. Apparently I'm going to have to resize the game, guys. Sorry about this. Hang on. Or at least I need to check it anyway. Hang on. Okay, nope. Just size the game on the TV. Let me check. Okay. Bye-bye. Okay, next up, moving on. Let's see. Nope, we're not quite back in. There we go. Okay, 9. Six. There we go. He's done. what a grind yet again. Okay, moving on. Anyway, as y'all see here, basically getting the last of our level up stuff. There we go. And let me see. All our Bye-bye. Thanks. There we go. There's that. Okay, moving on. Okay, here we go. Here. How to get the rest of my level up. Okay, let's... One. Two. There's three. There we go. Okay, moving on to... Try to grind just a little bit. Okay, here we go. Got it. 98. Okay, as y'all can see here, you're ready to move on to grinding a little bit more. Hi there, Josiah, how you doing? There we go. I'm just doing some more Big Mario games here. I'll also be doing another talking station here at 4 p.m. I'll be talking about a few things in the one-on-one talking station. If you want to see the description of all I'll be talking about, go to the should be a notification letter on your end talking about it. If not, let me know and I'll figure out how to tell it. There we go. There's Power Plus. See that. There we go. There's 20. Right there. Okay, one. There we go. And here we go. Okay, let's say goodbye to the bad guy here.
Buddy. I'm clean out. I've got nothing more to say. You were one serious repeat customer. I can practically retire. This town is real nice, but I think I'll send you a drink. Thank you, sir. You're the man.
There we go, guys. That's the end of the bad. That's the end of the bad talk. And there we go. 20. Yeah, no, I'm gonna check that real quick. Hi there, Juicy Apple. How you doing? Oh, nice. And there we go. Go back in and get one more level up, I believe. That will be able to get. Now, bit. There we go. As y'all can see here, I'm basically leveling up. If y'all can't hear me good, please let me know. Okay, make it score, Lark. Make it score. Anyway, there we go. Did y'all see here? There's 10. Yeah. 26. 42. 'Well, since I did so much leveling up here, I'm going to go until... Let's see here, for another 30 minutes or so, and then I'm going to get ready for one-on-one talking today. There we go, there's that. Yeah. We should have one more level up still. Otherwise, what we did is Starfront. There we go, guys. That's the last one. As you see here, I reached the maximum on the HP to 55. I reached the maximum for the GT. The last one we can only do is F. That also means you can say bye-bye to the golden days. There's our commercials for that. And let's talk to the Paper Mario's version of the Deku Tree. Here we go. Because we're going to say goodbye to him forever.
Whoa! What is it? Do you need? Thank you, everyone.
There we go, guys. Okay, the next thing we're going to do. We're going to fight the blue. There we go. Use the bolt screw. Okay, here we go. Bye-bye. And to beat this mega Lava Island, the home of the ocean. There we go, there it goes. You got the Ultra Boost. Attack power of Mario's Jump Street. Top of that. Now do a tornado jump by pressing A again while in the air. There's our tornado. got it. There we go. Got it. There's where we need to go. Just I don't know, I'm at least going to open up to the next bit. Well, that's what I need to go to. Need to go to Merlin's house. Hey, time for Merlin's voice. Gave him a deep voice.
Oh, it's you. You came at such a good time. There's a guest waiting.
memory, simply far to the north, at the very end of the earth. Currently, from there, and that he had something important done.
Berlin, Starborn Valley, my son Mark. He, Paul, if he is searching for you, you can be sure something important. You must go to Starborn Valley. Do not delay.
And please hurry. I will run ahead. Hiding too early.
I think somewhere deep below coast now, fighting next Silver City. Starborn Valley is located right near Silver City. Warning, hurry to be my he is waiting. He waits in Starborn Valley.
Okay, here we go, everybody. About 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 left. We're going to upgrade 2. Chapter 7, A Star Spirit on Ice. Okay guys, that's going to be it for this particular stream. So, I will be back at 4 p.m. with another one-on-one talking station where we're going to chill, talk about talk more about the microphone that I'll be getting, talking a little bit more about the coronavirus stuff, basically. You know, just a little bit of update on that as far as my town goes, and stuff, and we will just chill and just talk and have a little bit of fun as far as not doing any gaming goes. So, thank y'all for tuning in. Let's look for a raid target. And, yep, we'll do more Paper Mario next Friday. But if y'all are interested in becoming a member, here's our members tiers. I'm going to go ahead and put on the music. While I look for a raid target too. Here we go. Okay, that should be a little more even with my voice now. Let's see who we're going to raid. Let's see here. We could raid Sir Zero, who is doing Hollow Knight. Let's see. Actually, you know what, guys? Let me see if Dragon Gaming is still streaming, because he's also doing. If he is, he's also doing this game. Okay, no, he's done. Let's see. Let's see here. Girl Gamer Reese is doing Dragon Ball Z. And Dark Dick 13 is doing Super Mario Maker 2. Keith is doing Animal Crossing New Horizons. I think we will raid Sir Zero. Yep, he's only got 2 people watching. Here we go. Okay, first of all, hi everybody and welcome. Well, make sure that my TV's not coming through as I'm talking. So here we go. So again, how's everybody doing today? Okay, first things first on the topic. Let me look at my description, see what I've got going for the see what I've got going for our topic. And also, let's go ahead and turn off the music too. Okay, first things first. As far as topics go, let's go ahead and talk about the microphone that I'm going to be getting. I'm going to again go to Blue's website, but I'm not going to play any of their music. I'm not going to play any of the music or anything. As you can see here, I'm going to go to bluedesigns.com, which is owned by Logitech now. So, okay, under microphone, the two that I have it narrowed down to, for those who don't know, and only seen a screenshot, I've narrowed my search down for a new microphone to the Yeti. As you can see here, this is the original Yeti. Now we'll be either getting this one, and let's go to the spec. I'm going to talk about the pattern mode first. There's the cardioid mode, which looks like an upside down heart. Or other people have preferred to call it an upside down butt. Let me go ahead and transition over to the monitor screen so that y'all can see what I'm talking about here. As you can see here, the cardioid mode is basically perfect for podcasting, which we're doing right now, Twitch streaming, music recording, voiceovers, and instruments. Cardioid mode records sound sources that are directly in front of the microphone, delivering rich, full-bodied sound. Then, of course, there's stereo mode. Uses both the left and right channels to capture a wide, realistic sound image, ideal for recording acoustic guitar or a choir. As you can also see here, other immersive experiences like AMSR videos, which is basically whispering like I did there, or other things. Personally, if you know what I mean. When you're doing whispering like that, people can barely hear you. Next, there is the omnidirectional mode. Picks up sound equally from all around the microphone. It's best used situations where, in situations you want to capture the embrace, or how you say that, the embrace of being there, like recording a band's live performance, a multi-person podcast, or a conference call. And then there's also the bi-directional. Also, I'm going to say hi there, Jack. How you doing? Then the bi-directional, you've got records from both the front, which is basically right here where my hand's at, or let's make this a little bit different. Or you turn around where you can talk like this right here, since I don't have the microphone to show you. Don't worry, I will be showing y'all the different things and doing my review of whichever microphone I get in the future. Well, that's good, Jack. Let's see here. Also, if you don't know, the bidirectional looks like an 8. The omnidirectional looks like a circle. The stereo mode looks like, I guess you would call that an, I don't remember what they would call that. 2 rings put together, I guess. And for those who don't know, you can also kind of see the images right here. The chorioid, you would want this one right here. If you decide to do stereo, you'd have you, person 2 would be over here. And I guess person 3 would be here, and person 4 will be over here. Or if you flip that, this would be person 3, 4. Depending upon where they said, I guess. So, again, this would be person 1, maybe 2, possibly 3, maybe 4. But the point is, you see what you want to talk about stereo mode there. The omnidirectional would basically be, as you can see here, you'd have sound going all around, just like in stereo mode. Then the bidirectional, if you're doing a one-on-one podcast with somebody, person 1 would be right here, person 2 would be up here. I'm going to show you which one I'm possibly either going to get this one right here or the other one that I'm going to show you. Then I'm going to show the specs stuff for it. Also, as you can see here, hassle-free setup. And also, guys, for those who don't know, when you do get, if y'all do get you a new microphone as well, make sure that, for instance, the Yeti image here with Yeti sitting in a chair and talking through the microphone, your voice goes in like this right here, as you can see, instead of, let me see if I can do this without moving the screen, instead of up here, as you can see in the image over here. I'll show y'all better instructions on this in the future. Well, hi there, Blue Hedgehog. As you can see here, I'm talking about one of the possible two microphones that I might be getting. And also, I will be getting an accessory for this too. I will be getting a boom arm, is what they basically call it, where when I have it, let me try to give y'all an example. Give me 1 second to go back to studio mode so that I can show y'all with my Stream Deck. Where, as you can see here with my Stream Deck, in the future I'll have my microphone either sitting kind of like this, where when I talk with my voice, the sound will be going in from from this from this direction here, as you can see, instead of directly from me like this. For those who have a snowball like Blue Hedgehog knows exactly what I'm talking about with this. So if you had a blue snowball, it'd be kind of snowballs are kind of circular. But for me, if I'm going to get anything new, I'm going to go new. I'm not going to go dated, as they say. Anyway, let's go back to talking about the boom arms and stuff. The arm that I'm considering getting is going to be from another possible review that I watched here a while back. That's only going to be about $30 or so, but the person that reviewed it said it was really good. But first things first, like I said, I'm going to be getting a new microphone. Okay, here are the differences between them. Give me 1 second to, as you can see here, this is the regular Yeti. Then you've got the Yeti Pro. The difference between silver blackout, the silver, the blackout, the whiteout, the full grade, all those right there, as you can see. And then there's the stereo mode. We've got only in silver. Okay, you got the 16-bit / 48 kilohertz for the recording sample rate. Hi there, Josiah. How you doing? Or with the Yeti Pro, which I may end up winning one from Freestream, is 24 bit or 192 kilohertz. And then there's really not much different between the traditional stereo analog XLR output. The only one that's got that is the Pro. Then previous, and then there's the Studio One Artist isometric, or however you say that. Just basically different kinds of elements and stuff. The only thing different about this one is that the Yeti Studio is the only one that's got that. Everything else is pretty much on par. Now, if I go back into microphones and look at the Yeti X, there's going to be huge differences here. Okay, first of all, let me go back to the Yeti. Okay, the regular Yeti is $129.99. Now, I'm going to show you all the difference between the regular Yeti and the Yeti X. And the Yeti X is brand new. As you can see here, the Yeti X is $169.99. Whereas with the regular Yeti, it has three capsule arrays, whatever they're called, in the regular Yeti. The Yeti X has 4 capsule array, greater focus and clarity. Yeah, what Blue said. Hi there, Madison. How you doing? But yeah, it is. That's what I was trying to figure out how to say it. I guess like you type in isometric, or isometric, or however you say it. But nonetheless, for the Yeti X, there's also I'm going to explain the 4 capsule array real quick. Building on the number one selling Blue Yeti, as you can see here, the invented design Yeti X features 4 capsule condenser array inside for clearer, more focused pickup patterns. Let's see here, switch between. I've already talked about the pattern, so we'll skip that. And then also you've got the high-res LED metering, which is basically take control of your on-stream sound with Yeti X's 11-segment LED meter. At a glance, you can check if your volume level is too high or too low and adjust accordingly. A game changer for live streamers. LED meter allows you to easily maintain professional sound quality while live on camera. Then there's the Blue Voice broadcast vocal effect. Of course, I'll be using the. If I do get this one, not only will I use that for certain sound effects that I don't have in the voice mod, but the Blue Voice broadcast vocal effects have things like Broadcaster 1, Broadcaster 2. If I wanted to sound like I was talking from a radio station, they have like 2 or 3 radio modes. Like I think it's FM, AM. I think there was another one, but I'd have to look it up. But anyway, it's talking about the Yeti X USB microphone includes advanced Blue Voice audio software, a suite of broadcast vocal effects that makes it easier than ever to achieve professional on-stream sound quality. With Blue Voice, you can make Yeti X sound the way you want using presets for crisp and modern form and vintage, let's see here, classic radio, which I mentioned. Yeah, classic radio voice, or make your own unique signature sound. Blue Voice software includes 7 broadcast vocal effects that work together to craft the perfect vocal sound. Yeah, yeah, pretty much, Blue Hedgehog, pretty much. Let's see here. Then there is a few other things here. Let's scroll down. As you can see here, we've got the smart knob mode, switch between gain, headphone levels, and then there's the blend mode. As you can see, let me click on one. As you can see here, the little pointer, this right here, is showing the smart knob, which is this right here. For gain, got your arrow, as you can see here. Then, of course, it's got your metering, which is showing how loud you are. Like, if you're in the green, you're good, which is actually be very helpful here. Hi there again, DJ. How you doing? And I will be getting more headphones in the future too. Then there's headphone level. The blend mode basically adjusts the amount of computer audio versus microphone audio that is heard in the headphone. And you know your headphone volume is basically to adjust the volume on your headphone from what you're hearing. And we already know what mute is, so I don't have to explain that one either. Let me make sure I'm not missing anything else. Okay, here are the pictures of what I was talking about with the blue software. We've got Broadcaster 1, Broadcaster 2, Classic Radio Voice, FM Station. We've got High Voice Loud, High Voice Soft, Low Voice Loud, Low Voice Soft, AM Radio, Crisp and Modern, and Warm and Vintage. And here is a picture over here of what they are showing with Broadcaster 1. As y'all can see here, we've got I can also do a microphone test here. Where it's got the record, that I can play it back and see how loud I am. Which would be good for me so I can test it out and see where I actually start stream. Then you can also customize your LED lighting. As you can see here, we've got somebody showing off the light blue, basically what you call sky blue, I guess. Which would be under the normal. Then you've got somebody showing off, and it's got like yellow for high, and pink for peak. Then, of course, you've got somebody testing it out here. Here's a better picture of the Yeti X color pattern. Again, the cardioid, for those who don't know, It either look like a heart or a butt. Then there's the Omni mode, which looks just like a circle. Got your bi-directional, or I guess if you'd call it figure 8, because the way it looks like an 8. Where you've got one person talking through the front side, which would be right here. And then this is also good for a one-on-one broadcast, or podcast, basically. Where if I was talking with somebody in like a station or something, say if I had a blue hedgehog over or something, seeing as how I'd be the host, I'd be sitting like right where I'm at right here. Let me go back to studio mode on my end for just a second so I can see what I'm talking about. And I'm going to give it a second. Okay, here we go. Where, as you can see me right now, you would have me sitting behind the booth, and then you would have, say, Blue Hedgehog. And again, I'm going to point at you, like just basically pointing at my webcam, as you can see here. If I have Blue Hedgehog sitting where I was pointing, you'd be able to see him just on the other side of me. You know, as it's pictured in the image there. And then, of course, you've got stereo mode, which is good for things like AMSR, or your ASMR. I'm sorry about that. Yeah, because for things like ASMR, you'd be doing things like, which would be kind of quiet. You would want to be doing, something like that, And then here are the product features. Let's see here. Then there's the Logitech G Hub integration for deeper control of the microphone settings. There is also I'm just giving off an example, Blue Hedgehog. Like, for example, hang on. Okay, here we go. Okay, say for example, me holding the Stream Deck right now was you, for example, Blue Hedgehog. If I was talking to you, like, see where I'm touching my Stream Deck right here. Hang on one second. Let me pop it back up here. Like, for example, just saying if you were across from me, like the Stream Deck is right now. I've already talked about the 4 pickup patterns. Then there's, of course, plug and play for a microphone for a Mac and PC. Then there's suggested applications. Cool. And as you can see here, we've got things like male vocal, female vocal, acoustic guitar, electric guitar, strings, piano, drums. Hang on one second, my mouth's getting dry. Sorry about this. Okay, here we go. Then, by comparison, we've got, seeing as how Blue Hedgehog's here, we can talk about. I don't know if he's got the original Snowball or the Snowball Ice. Blue Hedgehog can let me know in the chat which one he's got so I can do comparisons here. But the Snowball Ice has one condenser mic in it, and it's cardioid. The bit depth slash sample rate is 16 bit slash 44 kilohertz. The Yeti Nano, which I don't know if Great Nintendo's here or not, has two condenser mics in it. You've got cardioid and you've got omnidirectional. Okay, so the original Snowball's pretty much got one condenser mic in it, I'm sure. But anyway, they're talking about the Nano, which I'm not getting. It's got 24 bit slash 48 kilohertz sample rate. Be a desktop application for game control. Let's see here. The regular Yeti has 3 condenser mics. Of course, we already talked about the 4 polar pattern. It's the 16-bit slash 48 kilohertz sample. Then the Yeti X has 4 condenser mics. Then the only thing different from those besides the price are we've got headphone output. Let's see here, the high-res LED metering. We already talked about the Blue Voice, customizable LED lighting. And of course, the output. The only thing different would be if we got the Pro instead. And then here are the prices on them. Basically $50, $100 plus tax, $130 plus tax, and $170 plus tax. So for me, 2 choices I'm considering are the regular Yeti here or the X. But I will be getting a boom arm and stuff too. Let me go back to the screen to make this bigger so I can show y'all what it looks like here. Okay, going up. Hang on one second. Okay, here's the full image of the Yeti X. And of course, as you can see here, let me go to the gallery real quick. As you can see, here's the front of it. Here's where I would be speaking from. And of course, you've got your patterns on the back here. So for me, I will also be getting a pop filter for when I say if we ever go and read people like Papa or Ron, because see how my voice when I said Papa had the pop sound, the pop filter will stop a lot of that. And then here it is from the side. Okay, so I'm guessing this is from the left side here. Showing a close-up version of the back again. As you see here, these are all the images. Okay, so next up on our list of topics, let me go back to the studio mode for a second. Okay, next up we're going to talk about COVID for a second, but to keep this pretty much in the green or between green and yellow, we're going to talk about if you're missing a few things like not knowing, not knowing what's actually going on. Feel free to go to the CDC's website to catch yourself up to speed. And again, don't believe those who are saying to not stay in. Now, if you must go out and get groceries and stuff, be sure that you stay 6 feet away from people for the time being. I'm also going to be making sure that I keep this as advertiser friendly as possible. Okay, like for example, let me pop up the screen on my end here. Hang on. Okay, let me reflect the title a little bit. Give me 1 second. Well, make sure since I'm also talking about, since I'm talking about this for a second, give me 1 second to update the. Give me a second to update the title for a second. Hang on. Again, don't worry. The title will be updated for you here in just a second too. That way when we save it, it'll bring up the information for you. Okay, give me 1 second to refresh the tab. Make sure everything pops up correctly. Because, again, make sure. Okay, there we go. There's the COVID-19 information for you. Make sure that if you're interested in it, you click on the get the latest information from the CDC about COVID-19. And since I'm talking about it a little bit, let's go to their website and see if there's anything new that we need to check on. And again, make sure that you always check your body temperature. Make sure make sure you don't have a fever. Make sure you're not coughing. Make sure you don't have shortness of breath. Let me see here. Then there's also There's also the self-checker. There's take extra precautions. Older adults and people with serious underlying medical conditions, like chronic lung disease. Then there's also a lot of other things too that y'all might want to make sure that you're taking pretty good care of yourself too. Let me pop up the information here on my end too, so that y'all can see it better. Okay, there we go. Now we've got more like a broadcast, as you can see here. Again, make sure if you want to get more information, you always check out things like the cases in the U.S. Then there's the data and the other stuff here: cases, hospitalization, death. Let's see here. There's healthcare and public health, keeping communities safe, things like that too. Let's see here: travel, community events, schools and children and child care, environment communities, businesses, and employees. Seeing as how I kind of treat my streaming sort of a business, this would fall under us. Resources for businesses and employees. There's interim guidance for businesses and employees. There's prepare your small businesses and employees. There's strategies for we'll just say for shortages in non-healthcare sectors, cleaning and disinfection recommendations, and there's possible closure of critical workers. For people at say like Amazon or people at Walmart. Some people here, I'm also going to say, since we're talking about this a little bit too, that people in Tennessee are already starting to open businesses and stuff back up too. I don't know about bowling alleys, but I do know about I've heard them say like movie theaters in Georgia, bowling alleys in Georgia. I know of at least maybe a few restaurants here in where I'm at, in Tennessee, and there is. Then there's a few other things too. Let's see here. Fact sheet here. Airline catering, kitchen workers. Let's see here. Truck drivers, service and gate agents. Let's see here. There is. It's basically custodial staff, or however you say that, and then there is baggage and cargo handlers. And this is for airports, by the way. Then there is assistance workers, retail and food services workers. And then there's maintenance workers. Let's see if there's anything else. Bus transport operators, grocer and food retail workers, rail transport operators. Then there's transport maintenance workers, station workers and transport, mail, and basically, let's say package delivery service, package delivery drivers. Let's see, then there is rideshare, taxi, limo, other passenger drive or hire services. Again, food and grocer pickup and delivery drivers. Make sure that if you're in any of these fields, to keep yourself good and clean. Make sure you wash your hands good. Make sure that if your hands are dirty, don't touch your eyes, don't touch your mouth, don't touch your nose. Why would anybody want to do anything like that, though? So just don't touch anything where anything dirty can get into your mouth, basically. Stay safe. Basically, keep clean. Disinfect things. Basically keep everything clean, tidy, be safe. Like I said, if you have to go out, wear a mask, stay 6 feet away, things like that. Then there's also guidance on preparing workplaces for COVID-19, things like that too. And also, if you have friends and family over, be sure you be careful, around them. Like if you must hug them and anything like that, make sure the both of y'all are clean. Make sure you're okay. Make sure nobody's sick. Things like that. Hang on one second. Okay, here we go. Okay, moving on. Let's see here. Also, let's see if there's anything else here that we need to talk about. Oh, hi there, Kenneth. How are you doing? As you can see here, I'm also kind of, talking about talking about COVID-19 a little bit too. Just making sure everybody's staying safe, keeping level head, things like that, So again, how you doing today, Kenneth? Also, so y'all know, there's also, if you want to look at this for yourself, I'm going to say to click on the info right here under where it says learn more, right under the screen here. And if y'all don't have that, be sure that you refresh your screen. And while we're on the subject, let me make sure if there's nothing else I need to talk about real quick before we move on besides talking about this, trying to keep this advertiser friendly and stuff, if y'all know what I mean. Let's see here. Anyway, let's go into. Let's talk a little bit more about this, just to make sure that there's no misconceptions or anything like that. And we'll talk about, I guess, community and state-based organizations next. Okay, at all times, encourage your staff or community members to protect their personal health, which is what we're basically doing here. Post the signs and symptoms if you've got any. Clean surfaces that are frequently touched. Which, by the way, when I'm done streaming here, I'll need to clean my cell phone. I'll need to clean the laptop screen. Let's see here. Then there's trying to clean my keyboard a little bit. Cleaning where the surface on my laptop is kind of dirty a little bit, things like that too. Well, thank you for stopping in, Blue Hedgehog. We'll see you later. But anyway, limit events and meetings that require close contact. Stay up to date on development in your community. Create an emergency plan for possible outbreak. Assess if community members are at higher risk and plan accordingly. For those who don't know. And here's for during an outbreak for those who might not know. If you identify a case, inform people who might have been exposed. Continue to safely clean and disinfect person's area. Connect with your local health department. Cancel large meetings or events. Put your infectious disease outbreak plan into action. And then here are basically the images and checklist stuff. And again, so y'all know, guys, I'll be fine, knowing whether this is on the whether this is on yellow or green, because for those who are on the let me say, I'm trying to call it the YouTube Premium. I'm guessing it's called that. If you if you don't see ads, then you're on YouTube Premium. Speaking of, I'm going to put a few ads on anyway, just to be sure. Let's see here. Next, let me make sure there's nothing else. Let's go to daily life and coping. Let's see here. Coping with stress. If you're under stress, guys, be sure that you, one, take your blood pressure. 2, try to keep a level head. 3, make sure that you are checking to make sure you're not sick. Make sure you do not get around anybody who is sick. Or if you are sick, don't get around anybody who's feeling well. Of course, there's a household checklist that you can do. Then there's stress and coping, visiting parks and recreational facilities, protect yourself when running errands. Then there's caring for children. Then there's if you have animals. And then there's other resources down here too. For things like tax relief, economic impact payment, things like that too. Yeah. And page last reviewed March 27th, 2020. And again, the reason I'm also just keeping you my viewers in the in the know to make sure that you're getting safe. So y'all can always have fun when we're doing regular gaming streams or doing regular talking station stuff too. Now, of course, if you want to get updates, you've got your email address stuff right here. Now, of course, there is the CDC's response, which I'll show that too. And of course, they've got like a situation summary, the COVID-19 or the COVID-19 by the numbers. Then there's the CDC in action. Then of course you can click on these individually if you want to. Then of course there is the communication resources. You've got guidance documents. You've got print resources, videos, resources for travelers, public service announcements, PSAs, basically for short, public health image library or field for short. And then there is the digital press kit. And then, of course, if you have questions and comments, they've got visit CDC/info. Then they've got a phone number, email. Then they open 24/7. Then there's the CDC information, about CDC jobs, funding, policies, file viewers, players, their privacy, FOIA, No Fear Act, OIG, then there's the non-discriminatory, I guess it's non-discriminatory, just the non-discrimination here. Then there is accessibility, connect with CDC through Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, Instagram, schools.cdc.gov, of course, the cdc.gov website. I'm guessing this is the feed. And, of course, the email. So, again, that is pretty much it as far as the COVID-19 stuff is going to go. But, again, for those who may have missed, when I talked about the Blue Yeti microphone that I'm possibly considering getting, it's either Blue Yeti X, which is this one right here. But again, I'm not going to play any videos unless I do the whole thing where I kind of take apart the audio where I'm not talking and stuff, play the video and then while that's playing, you just kind of figure out how to do it to where it's not where it's not demonetizing this and stuff. And then, of course, we've got the. I will be getting a boom arm and everything, too. So, again, to kind of show y'all where I may put it when I get one, let me move my webcam away from my face for a second. Hang on one second. I'm going to transition back over to studio mode, though. Hang on. Let's see. Hang on one second. Okay, where I can kind of show y'all. The kind of thing when I get a boom arm, my next microphone, I'll probably have to cut it. If you can see where my water's at now, I'll kind of have to put it where my water is, as you can see there. Okay, anyway, let me make sure that everything's back to normal. Give me one second. Okay, there we go. Anyway, like I was saying, then there's the premium broadcast boom arm, which is the which is this right here. Or we've got the Radius custom shock mount for Yeti and Yeti Pro. My point is, I do buy my next microphone. I will be getting a boom arm for it. So again, I'm going to also ask, do y'all have any questions or comments? Oh, and also thank y'all for the 5 likes, by the way. I want to see what open wedge is. Okay, here we go. Everything should be pretty much normal now. But also, again, thank y'all for tuning in. Like I said, y'all have any questions or comments? Let me see here. Okay, give me 1 second to switch back to the monitor scene here. There we go. Also, for those who don't know, there's also that Blue Yeti. That Blue also has other microphones too. For those who don't, for those who know, relaxing, funny gaming. Microphone that she's got is a Pro XLR. She's got the Ember here, which is basically $100. And of course, we've also got like Blackout, Spark, Regular Spark, Bluebird, Baby Model, Model Mike Locker, Model Rocket, Bottle Rocket. The Bottle Rocket might flop, but then there's also a Dragonfly. A lot of these are $1,000 or more than $1,000. And as you can see here, and there's also the Encore 100, the Encore 100 I guess. The Encore 200. Then, of course, there's Blue for Business. For people in businesses, you know, like, a lot of them do for education, use the Snowball, use the Regular Yeti for healthcare, and also for corporate. The reason I'm not getting headphones from the from Blues on right now, so as you can see here, the X Spy is over $300. Then the Ella is over $700. When you can just buy cheaper headphones without the headphone port, without the port for the XLR stuff. And then, of course, we've got the desk insert. The radius 3. And then again, I've already mentioned the compress as well, the compass as well. And of course, there is also bundles and stuff too. If you're interested in a bundle, there's gaming, streaming, podcasting, recording. In the gaming, under bundles, they give you Ubisoft, Ghost Reckoning, the Yeti Blackout, Final Fantasy Ghost Reckoning, Ghost Recon, Breakpoint, then there's Overwatch, PUBG, and from Bethesda, there's Fallout 76, or you want to get even more technical for streaming. Here, all screens lead the blue. Under Logitech, there is the Pro Streamer Pack. Here, Yeti USB Mic Plus, C92 Pro HD Webcam, $229.99. As you can see there at BestBuy.com. There is XSplit Plus Overstream. As you can see here, that's going to be $139.99. And of course, for podcasting, not of the internet, we've got Hindenburg, which basically comes with the Yeti caster. And it's basically a journalistic, inventive audio workstation, custom made for podcasting, basically. And of course, for recording, we've got Persona plus the Yazotop, or however you say that. The Yeti Caster Studio, of course, with the Yeti Caster. And of course, you'd have to find a dealer here because they don't show the price. Now this one right here, where it's got gray, where it's got black and gray, I believe. Yeah, pretty much black and gray. This is $149.99. Yeti Pro Studio. As you can see here, it's got Yeti Pro and software over here. Hi there, Nestor. How you doing? And that's basically it here. then under blog, we've got how to stream a music performance, Twitch. There's other things too. We've got how to make professional sounding conference calls from home. Down the bottom, the Blue Journal. Then in gaming, we've got behind the screen, bad code. We've got behind the screen, Michael Winkler of the Rated Order podcast. Then there's Lori Pop Twitch, the gaming community, and her favorite streaming here. And of course, we got ones for podcasting and stuff too. Deja Vu, Rise and Return of the Fiction Podcast, host of Apple's Top Podcast of 2018 with Jordan. Sorry if I butchered the last name, so I'll just say I guess it's Harbinger, something like that. Again, sorry if I butchered that name, but here's his top 5 podcasting tips. For Deja Vu, the Rise and Return of the Fiction Podcast. And then, of course, there is the Work From Home with the Blue Alternative, the Skype, how to prepare for a Zoom interview, 5 ways to have more product, and have 5 more ways to have more productive meetings while working from home. And then in music, there's also NPR, Finding Guest Winner, Quinn, I guess it's Christopherson, on creativity, inspiration, and finding your voice. As modern recording lost its soul. And then under new, how to use Blue Voice with Yeti X. Then there is how to use 2 Blue USB microphones at the same time. And last but not least, how to use the Pop with Yeti, Yeti X, and Yeti Pro. And then, of course, their community. Here to find their communities and stuff, connect on Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, Instagram, SoundCloud, and Flickr. And in their company, their shop, let's see if there's any new promotions. Okay, no new promotion right now. Your privacy statement. Customer care is support, registration, find a dealer, and legacy product. Oh! Let me see. I think I think that might be nearly the end of. Sorry there, guys. I think that's nearly the end of. That's going to be nearly the end of this particular one-on-one talking station. So let me bring my face back and ask. Also, again, thank y'all for the 6 likes. I want to make sure that there are no other questions or comments before I get ready to look for a second grade target. Ooh. Let me see. Let's see. Let's see here. Goku was doing Super Mario Maker 2 new update playing with viewers. Let me see if he's still going. If he is, we will do a hashtag 101 or 101 GS raid. Okay, yes, guys, Goku is streaming. So, we are going to raid Goku. Give me 1 second to get his link. I'm going to put it. We'll put it in the chat. I'm going to go ahead and get ready to. Is the member tiers now? We'll put the music back on as well. Here we go.